hit the oscillation. So we've got the some very nasty dark events coming up. Both of them involving lots of extra aliens showing up on each mission, which we definitely don't want. But worst of all, we now have a new active dark event, Made Whole, which means the Chosen no longer suffer from any weaknesses. And because I've got permanent dark events, that means that's going to happen for the rest of the game. And we're about to have 2 missions back to back. We're about to get a gorilla up to hopefully get rid of one of these nasty dark events. Literally either of those two, I don't even know what that last one's going to be. But first, we've got a council mission. Because the council sure knows how to time. But we're getting a load of supplies, and most importantly, we're getting a load of intel. We've got the assassin, probably going to show up. Haven't seen her for a while.
Setting course for Mexico.
But let's go do Operation Frost Hand.
Commander, we'll need to have one of our troops equip the Skulljack for use in the field if we're going to make any progress towards our current objective.
Here you go, mate. Now the problem is we're going to have 2 missions back to back. This one's difficulty moderate, and we've seen one difficulty difficult mission. So the next one could well be just as bad. So, probably don't want to send in our best, but we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just enough for 2 squads of 5. So let's divvy them up nicely. The assassin's probably going to show up on this one, so I'm going to bring Zyle. Now, the assassin, annoyingly, used to be weak against skirmishers, but now she is not. We'll bring a sharpshooter. Matthew, the truth, Clayton. Love it. Claire Diggity Dog. A pretty standard 5-person team is 1 ranger, grenadier, sharpshooter, specialist, and then one of the special classes. I don't know what... I'm going to save the Reaper for the Gorilla Op, I think, because the Gorilla Ops tend to be a little fiddlier sometimes. I may regret this. We'll bring Lee. The only tricky bit is that we've only got Liam as our Grenadier right now. We had a bit of a catastrophe and some Grenadiers turned into pudding. So we need more of those. Alright, pick the ones we're going to get. A little routine. Get rid of everything. Snipers shoot, that's what they do. So give them the good bullets. Skirmishers shoot a lot. Give them the next best bullets. Got a medic. Definitely need. Range is a tricky one, because normally if you had Talon rounds, great news. But instead I'm going to throw the Mimic Beacon on her, because it's basically the get out of jail free card for a turn. God knows we need it now. Flashbang is the sort of get out of jail free card for a sort of turn. I'd like to be able to bring the battle scanners, but we're very close to getting the armor, the Predator armor, and we can actually have an extra equipment slot on everyone, but not yet. Right, little check. Okay, no, he's got a normal gun. That won't do. Give him the Alera gun. Just check you've got a better weapon than you do. That's fine. I'm going to swap this out for the Hunter's Axe. It does do a little less damage. I take that back. It does do great damage. Why would I ever not want it?
Unwieldy, but in the right hands, this thing should cut down anything standing in your way.
Just that free action throw can get you out of some real messes. Oh wait, you need the fabulous neon pink gun. Thus named because many sectoids died behind it. Just check, I think Liam's got the good mag cannon. Okay, I think we are ready. We are prepared to die. Neutralize target in advent vehicle. So it's probably going to be a city mission. That's good. We've got grappling hooks on Zyle. We've got... This is probably going to involve Cladders putting a bullet through the head of some poor mug Although it's a city, I'm tempted to maybe drop out Zyle and put a Reaper in. Because of, yeah, I'm going to do that. Just because there's going to be lots of vehicles. And remote start can be a way to just completely take out anything, even a Chosen. Which is just amazing. Give you a slightly better gun. And Reapers are just generally great. Okay, hope I'm not going to regret this. Yeah, hope I'm not going to regret this. It's strange knowing that you're going to have back-to-back missions. You normally don't.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Squad green to deploy.
But our skirmisher Zyle is just fantastic, and I think we're going to need him for the next mission. While it may be annoying, I do really love the whole tired soldiers thing. One of the things I didn't really like so much about vanilla XCOM is that you pretty much just put all your eggs in one basket and use the same 4, 5, 6 soldiers again and again and again and again, unless they got killed, basically. I like you got to have a bit of more of a varied roster. Send some of them on covert missions, some of them are tired, some of them are wounded. I do need an infirmary, though.
Capture the VIP if possible. Engage as needed. Don't let the alien forces stand in your way.
So something it doesn't tell you, while you can capture or kill them, the reward for this mission was a load of supplies and a load of intel. And usually what happens, if you kill them, you get the supplies. If you capture them, you get the supplies and the intel. Now, I do really need the intel, but this is legend difficulty. Sometimes you just got to cut your losses, take what you can. I think the way the game's designed is you can afford to lose soldiers, but you can't really afford to fail many missions. Once you start failing missions, things go wrong. So sometimes you really will just sacrifice your soldiers, but just about scrape a win. And in the long term, that tends to be better.
Menace 1-5, target location confirmed. Move to engage. Eliminate all hostile contacts.
Alright, so if this becomes really difficult, my plan is... Oh, you know what, I'm kind of tempted to do it already. There was a ton of them there around it. Remote start that vehicle, blow them to hell. Alright. Useful rules. Get the sniper up.
Position confirmed.
One of the most annoying things that can happen in this game, and it's... There we go, are civilians. So imagine if we'd started on that building there, and just hopped down like that into a group of blind civilians. I've had that happen before, revealing my Reaper, and just it all went to hell from there. So just be a bit careful about dropping blindly down into stuff. Now we can see that this is clear. Now I like to generally send the Reaper first into everything because they're much harder to spot.
As you order,
But
Commander.
the others were in the way, so I had to get them out of the way. Let's do all the blue moves first. Generally a good idea. Let's spread along a bit.
Heading to that location.
Because we're nice and concealed, we can afford to spread out. Spreading out is normally a bad thing, because you might trigger other pods, which is the worst thing that can happen.
Moving to position.
Okay, and this is the part where you have to decide, am I going to make a load of yellow moves and risk terrible, terrible detection? Or am I going to stay it safe, take it slow, but then risk running out of time towards the end of the mission? So what I tend to do is I move my Reaper forward because they're the least likely to have a major cock up.
I will go. The
And then
time for hiding is over.
Okay, great, we've got eyes on the VIP already.
Menace 1-5.
Ah, here we go.
Remember, we're here to capture the VIP if possible. Knock them out and bring them in.
What would appear to be a single entity is actually a swarm of tiny robotic units working in close coordination to maintain a cohesive form.
I do want that intel, but I also really, really want to just kill that entire pod. Okay, so we've got a load of civilians there, so we can't drop down there. Okay. I think a good plan is to use this roof to assault everything down there. There's probably another pod up here, though. We will, I think, take the easy option, remote start that car out. We just can't afford to be taking crazy risks, and there's no saving and loading. We're not playing it in WotC mode. Which means this pod needs to go first. We've got to take that out. So I think we're going to be a little risky. Actually, this is the last person I want to move, because let's say I move someone into the open and they get screwed over. You can throw an aid protocol on them at the last minute. Or throw a mimic beacon. I quite like where Clayton is, but I think he'd do a little bit better more this way. Just want to have a nice clean shot all the way down to there.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Let's pop you back here. Alright.
Position confirmed.
Rangers got to get close. Maybe up to here. So normally I'm not a big fan of dashing ever, but on a timed mission you've got to start making some calculated risks.
Rolling.
Basically never dash into new territory if you can help it. That's like the dumbest thing you can do. Well, that's interesting. Something's moved, and now our Reaper is in a detection zone. Oh no, that was an illusion. So I wholeheartedly approve my choice to use the Reaper. There are loads of vehicles here, and they're all in the general area where they might be useful. Oh, but I can't seem to get the VIP's vehicle yet. Could just take him out like that, but where's the fun, right? Where's the fun? Yeah, I do want to be able to keep my vision.
I go where I am needed.
So our Reaper wasn't in the detection zone. She was in the detection zone as seen by a normal soldier. But as seen by a Reaper, you are less detectable, so that's fine. I know this is a bit of a cop-out, but how could I possibly resist? Beautiful assassination. However, things will get a bit tricky, although it won't reveal the squad, which is quite nice. So what I'm actually going to try and do is set everyone up so that we get revealed in the enemy's turn and hit them with a load of overwatches.
Moving to designated position.
Might not work, but it's not a bad idea.
Confirmed.
Don't really want to put Lee all the way over there. So I'll leave her where she is. Now, the whole putting everyone on Overwatch is not such a good strategy on the higher difficulties, because if they all miss, then you've got nothing to react with. So I usually put the sniper on Overwatch because he's going to shoot someone.
On Overwatch.
I'm going to leave the rest for now. Let's see what the aliens do. When I blow up that VIP.
Enjoy the show.
Status confirmed. Target eliminated.
And, see, technically, everyone is still concealed. They are going to go nuts, though, and probably come this way, but
Affirmative covering now. On Overwatch.
that's fine.
Eyes on the prize.
Maybe, you know, with some clever play, I could have captured that VIP, but didn't want to take the risk. Ah, creeping around. Oh, that's interesting.
Looks like they called in
Menace
some
1-5, we're
friends.
picking up an enemy transport inbound on your current position.
So killing or capturing the VIP brings the reinforcements. I've never done this before, actually, before being revealed. In fact, if I was a real scumbag, I could just try and sneak my way at this point to the extraction and never attack anyone, but that would probably go wrong. Just wondering what happened to... Ah, okay. So, useful thing, any target definition, I mean, is an ability of the Reaper. Anything the Reaper's seen stays permanently visible, which is nice. Now I know they've patrolled over there, which is excellent news for me. Because I can maybe just avoid triggering them whatsoever. Well, for now, even. Oh, I'd love to get it there. Well, to be fair, we probably can. We've been a bit cheeky by bringing the reinforcements without actually triggering anyone. So maybe I just shift everyone up here. Being on the edge of the map is generally a good idea. The only thing is, it'll take time. Although, if we are over here, then that's actually a few turns of straight rush to the extraction. That is not bad, if I do say so myself. You just don't want to stay in stealth for too long, because it's slow. No, I think we ought to engage, and soon. But we'll try and do it without bringing those into play. They can come later.
Okay. Orders confirmed on the move.
I'm on the move.
What's everyone's shots? 75. 77. Plan is, take these all out this turn. People drop in. I probably won't catch the drop in with any overwatches, but we've still got plenty of contingencies. But I really need those to be gone, so this time I'm going to do a good old squad overwatch. We've always got our Reaper and the Claymores. Never forget.
I am at your service.
Moving to Overwatch.
Alright, Clayton, start the fire.
They've spotted us.
Have they? They're not acting like they have. Oh, this is very tempting, but we'll have them march into us. I suppose Clayton's out of their sight range, so someone has blown up their car and someone has shot them and they still don't know where we are. Which is fine, which means whoever's here is going to charge into our midst and we're going to overwatch the shit out of them. But I don't like having 5 live enemies on screen at once. 2 more hiding over on the left. Still, I think we're well positioned. Alright, this is good. That's very good.
Target disabled.
Oh no. See, it still says she's got weaknesses, but maybe they just don't count anymore. So yeah, no melee. Good.
And I will end this quickly.
Chosen assassin is moving near your position. Stay on guard, people.
Maybe we should have stayed in stealth for longer. There we go.
Who's keeping score?
If the elders had expected more, then I wouldn't be here.
Enemy down.
There is no place you can run that I cannot reach.
Alright, that was a beautiful Overwatch. Cleaned up 3 of those enemies. Could not ask for more, realistically. Alright, armor piercing rounds. About to come into play. Good. Yes, Cladissimo. Now my evil plan is to try and get the assassin with remote start, because that might even one-shot her. There's all these nice unexploded cars. Now she spawns somewhere over here. Just spotting her without battle scanners is really difficult. Now I've learned the hard way that throwing the axe counts as a melee attack, so if I threw it at the assassin it would actually just count as nothing. So let's just mop up this. In fact, let's get a bit closer. Got some nice full cover here. And here.
Closing on target position now.
Mustn't forget about that sectoid hiding over yonder. Yes, Lee. Clean up.
Kill confirmed.
Alright, let's use that old target definition. Where are they up to? Okay, they're miles away. That's fine. We might not even kill them. We might just leave them where they are. I am, however, going to sort of stick to this side a bit. So I am going to dash Liam up here, though. It's far too far back. And there's no enemies to shoot, so we may as well reposition. Assassin's not going to show up just yet. Could bring you over here. Do you know what? I am going to do that.
I am on the move.
My plan at this point is we've been playing it pretty safe. So we take our whole squad up this way, take out the assassin on the way, and if anything over here comes for us, but look at them, wandered off. I think everything over there is probably going to stay over there. I do wish we had battle scanners now, though. I should have thought of that.
Finally.
Gonna look at the hack. They normally suck early game, but you never know. Nope.
Accessing system. Got it covered.
No one will want us.
It'd be great if we could spot her. She's definitely coming from that direction, so. Let's sneak up here.
I am trusting you.
Yes. Oh, very good.
I grow weary of holding your soldier captive. There's only so much I can learn from them after all.
We We've spotted the Chosen. Get ready to fight.
This is even better because spotting the Chosen, once you're actually in combat with them, not when they show up, but once they're in combat with you, timers all stop. Plan successful. Alright, now let's just make sure we don't shit the bed and blow up our own soldiers. In fact, let's just double check. So that's coming out 2 squares. Yeah, so as long as we move people a bit. Probably fine now, to be honest, but look at this juicy flank.
Moving to designated position. Tired of waiting around.
Kaboom.
Watch closely.
Wunderbar. It's the only thing, it's a real shame that Cladders hasn't got a shot here.
Armor's still holding.
The thing to keep in mind is 4 turns maybe for Cladders to just run from his perch to the exit. He might catch these guys on the way, but if we're just making a full pelt for it, it's probably okay. I like the idea of setting her on fire even more.
Get ready for a surprise.
Oh, I didn't think that would shred, so I should have done that first. Always shred first. That was a cock up on my side. I love the Chosen's banter.
Scanning.
Right, probably won't help, but may as well. Look at that fire. Oh dear. Well, at least we got Cladders. Oh shit.
Enemy is still up.
Okay, we left Cladders too far back. Oh well. Oh, nice. That's good. Any Overwatch hits are a bonus. Always the medic. Always hitting the medic. So rude.
Consider yourself lucky. Most would not survive such a strike. Bent, not broken. The resurgence of XCOM ends today.
Oh. Oh, her health regaining thing is such a pain. Right, let's clean up what we can. Come on. Very good.
That's
There
right.
is no shame in their defeat. They know nothing of their actions.
I'm gonna wait because I might just want him to leg it to like just to elsewhere, to not here. Where is she? She's tucked in there. It's really unfortunate actually that Sandman can't revive her. And that she's kind of gone down right out of cover as well. Don't like that at all. Oh, there's no cover here either. I was hoping there might be a nice wall. Okay, what we got then? What are our options? I'd very much like to throw the Mimic Beacon this turn, but how am I going to get her out of there? Okay, wait. This is fine. If I pop her here, throw out the Mimic Beacon. In fact, the Mimic Beacon's great against Spectres because they'll try and Shadow Bind it, and then it'll fail. I don't like where she is. Can't really get to her.
Headed there now.
I need to wake her up though.
He'll be fine.
It's a free action though to wake him up, I think. Yeah.
You've come for your friend. An honorable, if not foolish decision.
I would really like, it takes her action I think, because I would love to Gremlin heal her, but that'll end her turn and she'll be standing in the open like a muppet. Don't want that. So I think everyone's just going to have to get behind something.
Moving to position.
However, I don't want the medic,
Headed there now.
Mega Medic, in the way of the assassin again. So I'm going to keep her a bit further away this time. Right over here, I think.
Let's move already.
She can heal herself next turn. Oh, that's a really good shot on the sectoid. I wonder if anything can even get him this turn. If I put him up here, this chance the assassin's probably going to come for him, which is really not what we want. No, actually, that's really not what we want. I might run here. The assassin's probably going to get him anyway. But that's alright, because we can bring him up now with her gremlin. What I can't deal with is him getting shadowbound. That would be really, really bad. So we're going to put him here. Run, Clayton! And finally, Mimicky Beacon. Rolled it off that car bonnet like an old man. I'm a little worried now that they're a bit lined up, that the assassin might use its harbour wave, hit everyone at once. Oh, you bastard. I'm trying to decide where to tuck in our Reaper though. Shall I send her after them, or shall I send her after the assassin? I think I'll send her after the assassin. Just leave her here for now.
I'll be swift.
I think a claymore blast her might be worth doing.
Serve your masters well. Destroy all who stand in your way.
Hopefully this is too far away to shadowbind. Yeah. That's it. Shoot the beanbag. Oh! Oh! Oh, I didn't know that would happen. Oh dear. The assassin regains health whenever someone nearby takes damage. That counts for the Mimic Beacon. Oh dear.
Wave is coming.
Ooh. She gains so much health back. That makes me so upset. Okay, so we found a weakness of the Mimic Beacon.
Carry your soldier back to my stronghold, where they can tell me of your operations more freely.
But there is a great saving grace, in that you are still alive. You have revival protocol, so you can get people alive. But, oh, I can only pick one of you, apparently. I think I better pick Clayton, he's stuck out in the sticks a bit. And sometimes when you pick them up normally they get disorientated, but if you pick them up using this, then they won't. So he's fresh as a daisy. Oh, I hate that she gets her health back, that's horrible. Might have to run him up here. Maybe I shouldn't. I'll tuck him in here. I'll decide later. Just that assassin's staying so far back, making it really difficult to get at her. Still done nothing about that, still done nothing about that. This is getting hairy. Still got the flashbang. Don't know if that even affects the Spectre. Kind of saving that for the Sectoid though, if the Sectoid does anything funky.
Heading there now. You're gonna be fine.
The problem is I do really want to Overwatch, but what's going to happen is they're going to shoot the Spectre most likely first, which is going to automatically miss, which I don't like at all. Then again, these other shots are really, really pants, so...
Heading to that location.
I think she should heal herself now. That's better. Do you know what? I was thinking of tucking him here and getting an Overwatch, but Overwatch is just going to get soaked up by the Spectre. So I think my best shot is, I could go here, but I think if the assassin comes up there, for example. Actually, the assassin's unlikely to shoot me. Yeah. I get him nice and high. I may as well take this shot, because an Overwatch is just going to miss. It's alright. We kind of expected it. Ah, this is good now. That bloody civilian has ran off, scared by the clay. So now I can pop her up there without being spotted. But it's going to cover and I don't like that. I think I'm going to use her to boom the Chosen from behind at some point. Not at this point. I should just get attacked next turn, but...
Watching comes naturally. Let the Elder's will be done.
Oh, God. Forgot they could fly.
We got one down here.
Do you know, in hindsight, I should have just ran for the extraction. I got cocky when I blew up the Chosen, but it's pretty much healed back now. Ah, this isn't so bad though. He's in a very crap position. Great, that's definitely what we wanted him to do.
I welcome the darkness. You've proven resilient in the face of overwhelming odds, and still you've accomplished so little. Was it worth it?
Speaking too soon. Ooh. You know what, I don't even need remote start. Remote start does do double damage though, so I'll probably do that. But not with her. She has business to attend to.
Heading out.
Really hoping for that crit right now. Oh, I thought she missed for a minute. Oh. Quite like this is a spot actually. Don't want to really be up there. Just because I don't really know where the assassin's gone. So if I were to go somewhere like this, it could screw me over. So yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Pope says I am to obey.
Maybe, if our luck is really in, maybe the assassin's hiding over there. How great would that be? That would be the luck I don't deserve. Oh wow. Okay, so the fuel does has a lot greater explosion chance. Yep, we've got to use it. We've got to do it.
Don't get caught up.
Okay, no worries.
All just as they serve, without question or regret.
This is what I'm worried about though. Trying to get rid of that, it's going to be a pain. Who have we got left? I think at this point they're not great shots, but I've got two of them and I just need one of these to hit. Real bad. Real bad. Come on. Yes!
Enemy eliminated. I'm running low on ammo.
Phantasmagorical. Okay. Still we're left with a nasty assassin. Overwatch isn't very useful against it anyway. You're still hurt. And the assassin could one-shot you, and I don't want that. May as well heal. There's no point really using aid protocol on someone because A, we don't know who the assassin's going to hit, and B, I'm pretty sure the assassin has a 100% to hit, no matter what. I think that's his sword's ability. Just automatically hits everyone. Scoop up the loot later. May as well reload.
Let's do this.
Get a pistol Overwatch in.
Come get some.
I could aid Protocol Lee. She's not in a great spot. But all we've really got now is the assassin to contend with, so
Overwatch.
you never know with Overwatch. It's always a good one. Wow, she was over there. Okay. Oh, she can summon two now. Good job I had that random Overwatch. I take that back.
It's still moving.
This is fine though. We can flank them with literally everyone. The ultimate pistol. Oh, I'm kind of wishing I hadn't done. No, okay, no. She'll take cover behind a car again before the day is done, and I will blow that car up, and she will learn. Things are looking hairy, but better than it was a minute ago. Alright, yeah, let's get a big chunk of damage out of that. Now he's using armor-piercing rounds, so I don't really mind the unrealism of him shooting through the floor. Although you've got to be quite careful, because he could see he's blown up a load here. If Lee was standing there and he shot again, it would probably collapse the floor. Alright, now the assassin's immune to melee damage, so I reckon my best bet. Scoop up this loot while I'm at it, stand up here and just give him a blast. Valerium core. They're both tempting. I'll take this one. Alright, great. No reinforcements are done. I don't think we've quite got enough firepower though to finish her off this turn, which means we're probably going to take another nasty, dirty hit from her. Just to check, pretty sure it's not going to reach. Yeah, nowhere near. Next turn. Pretty sure we can take her out next turn.
I'm reloading.
Right, so we should have Mega and Liam left, so now we can do some actual damage to her. I think that... I don't know if I can disorientate her or not, if she's immune to it. So consider there's not really anywhere over here I can... That's not really a safe flank at all. It's a horrible flank. Don't forget though, the assassin does have a gun, and sometimes she shoots it. So you can't just treat him like lost. You know, there is cover to be had. Now I might pop Liam here to get the loot instead of this full cover. And then... bait her. Yeah, you know what, let's go all out. We'll kill her next turn.
Got it.
Let's find out. Let's just check actually. The shots, yeah, 51. The shot's crap, so we may as well find out whether the flashbang works or not.
This is for you.
Compliments from the chef. Yep, immune. Well, now we know. Now we know. I am now going to protocol him. Alright. Us and her.
You will never hide from me.
At the frayed edges of your life. A tactical retreat. Are you prepared to face the Elders chosen?
Oh. Ooh. Ooh. This is getting crispy. What to do? What to do? Oh, I'm even out of ammo. Oh, shit. That health healing is such a pain. And I don't have any heals left for you either. I really do want to finish her off, but I don't think I've got the capacity right now. Sadly. I think we might have to make a run for it, you know? And hope that she takes cover behind a car and we can blow her up. bugged out a bit, but I know Liam is there because that's the only area I can't get to. So if I pop over here, I should be able to pick him up.
Maybe we should leave.
There's an achievement for extracting someone while their time is still going. I haven't got it yet, but I think I'm about to. As long as the assassin doesn't come and take us out.
Finally.
Carry his ass. Carry his ass out of there. Oop, sorry, blew into the microphone. So we've got pretty much 3 people still in play. And I honestly think the best chance at this moment is to just run. So we've got one soldier bleeding out, being carried to the extraction. We've got the assassin who's healed all her health back pretty much.
Moving as ordered.
I think it's time to just run for it.
Got it covered.
It's the difference in Legends. You can't always perfect every mission. Sometimes it's just good enough to win. Win the mission. Get out alive. Do want to give some cover though. Don't want to just chuck him in nowhere. Lots of nice boom boom targets. Ba, 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 ba. So I'm just going to keep running further away, to be honest. There's no need to be nearby.
My life is in your hands.
Cover my flank.
The mists around.
That's fine. You can extract while blinded, I think.
I draw closer.
So we've got 3 blinded, 1 bleeding out, and 1 carrying the bleeding out person. Pretty good mission, all in all. Oh, but at least we can get Liam and Georgia out of there.
Affirmative.
Get to the chopper.
Heading home.
Hey! Been waiting to get that one for a long time. Extract a soldier while the bleed out timer is still running. Oh dear. That's a pain. Not quite close enough. Not going to blow that up. Teach her a quick lesson on the way out.
Shot wide.
Or don't.
How have you managed to come this far?
Right, so I guess we're not extracting this turn. Okay, where's the best cover?
Roger that.
Again, not a big fan of taking cover behind vehicles, but I don't think she's got any particularly blowy uppy stuff, so probably fine, right? Probably fine.
Solid copy.
Sandman can get out this turn, but I don't want to do that because there's still the hope that we can blow up the assassin with some of her magic boom boom bullets. Just in case that does explode, I'm going to put her over here instead.
No time to spare.
The ideal would be she sits next to assassin sits next to one of these trucks. She uses one action to throw a claymore, another action to remote start, double detonation, and then clean up with whatever we got left.
Ready to rock.
Right. One way or another, it's about to end. What a fight.
At one time, your people fought honorably. Now you scurry in the shadows like rodents.
Interesting. Alright. We're 2 soldiers extracted out, so much as I now want to go after her, I think it's time to put on the Legend Ironman hat and just say, I'm happy we're not all dead. In fact, no one died. Seems like a mission that went to hell, but really no one died and we accomplished it. Glad that we didn't try and carry that VIP out there, that would have been a real pain.
Moving out.
However, not entirely done.
Heading out.
Okay, Lee's entirely done.
Good to go.
Alright, let's play one last game of guess where the assassin's hiding. One last little boom. She's unlikely to be in that one. She's definitely unlikely to be in that one. But okay, we've only got beyond 3. Let's take the furthest.
This will be big.
One last parting call. Another handy tip, even if you use up all your actions, you're always still able to evac, so it doesn't take an action to evac.
I'm out of here.
Heading home.
Returning as ordered.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Well, that could have gone much worse. We'll go generic for now. Whew.
Even now, our enemy lurks in the shadows, plotting to destroy all we have.
there's some way we could protect our soldiers from whatever it is the Chosen are doing to them in the field.
Yeah, so as I said before, you get the supplies but not the intel.
Soldiers should never allow themselves to
Yeah,
be
this happened
captured in
earlier.
battle.
It keeps popping up, but
Their dishonor will only be
we'll get him
compounded
back.
by their suffering.
Oh, fear of the
We should
chosen.
talk
Well, he
to
did get
our
cut in
friends
half,
with
so
the resistance.
fair enough.
If we deploy on a covert action, they can help us find out where our captured soldier is being held.